This could have been 5 armor, 5 Zeus, but because we disabled the Zeus.
Yeah, we believe in the integrity of the game at CEVO, so we have disabled the Zeus. Pow.
You're the Holy League.
The Holy League. Nice.
Oh, Poff might get punished for this. I don't think he would push
Maybe
if he was
he
expecting
does.
this many
Maybe
people
he
around
does
the
the
corner.
punishing. Oh. Okay, you were right. Colin takes him down. Maxaki actually just making a bit of a distraction over at B site. Colin going to move in and find another kill at A. Reaston's getting up towards the fence. Rain will just turn around, and once again, seeing this guy in the pistol round is too much. Finds another one tap. This time, Kinguin moving in. Are at a disadvantage, though. It's 3 versus 4. That bomb's been planted. They doubled up on quad. I don't know. Yezar's head might have been spotted when he went up there. There's Percy. He'll take down Rain. And another one onto Makalele. Now pushing in, it's going to be Fox. Maxaki takes him out of the round, and Sententia Mortis will get a pistol round, something that Efrag actually were unable to do. Did Efrag even get one pistol round in that last series?
No. Poff was like expecting, hopefully, to find one player, you know, maybe boosting with his back turn, one person watching the A push, get some info, right? But then I think it was just the perfect play to just hang back and wait for Kinguin to get impatient, and ended up working out really, really well. I think that info is what won them around, especially with that kill. That opens up the site completely.
Yeah, Colin with another opener here. Probably even a little bit less impressive than the one he had on the pistol round, just because he's got a AK versus just these 5.7s at distance. Finds that first headshot. Now it's 4 on 5. 3 people in middle, so make control for the terrace. I wonder how long Sententia, like if we get into the first rifle, if they will still jump into that round kind of vying for mid control. I mean, if they're going to give it to you, you might as well take it. We'll see. Dennis now smoked off that car with just a deagle. He's signed that vanilla deagle, by the way. Did you notice that?
Legend.
Pouf opening up the squeaky, trying to come through with the 5.7. They'll close it right back on him. It's not very nice. Dennis out at middle. There it is again. That's sick. I like it. Percy bringing down Dennis. And another one. Again, the bomb was planted. Percy behind quad. Found a double on the pistol. Finds a double here. And Percy, I mean, honestly, I was first introduced to Percy yesterday when we got to cast this team, and he was doing pretty well.
When you thought he was a fan of Big Bird?
And I still even looked at it today and was like, is that Big Bird? But no, it is just a weird emoji that is threatening me.
It's such a bad picture.
It is
like,
pretty bad.
It's like the clip art is like the outside.
It's
like
very
the fringe
poorly
of the
cropped
photos.
out of another
very
photo.
poorly cropped is exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, but anyways, good player.
Oh, what was what was the game where we made up DJ names for all of Infinity? It was Little Reese.
Did we do DJ names?
Yeah, it was like Little Reese, Mad Max, Jay-Z for Jay-Z.
Oh yeah.
Now we need some new ones for
Jay-Z's
Percy and Colin.
DJ
DJ colonoscopy. Oh, the shadow betraying Yezar right now. Unfortunately, can't control the sun.
DJ Coco, and Percy.
Yeah, Perseus Maximus.
DJ Big Bird.
DJ Big Bird. Thanks, Perseus Maximus.
Yeah, that's dang.
Pretty dank. Pretty dank name. Oh, Rain's checking out that body. Look at that body.
Look at that body.
Setting up for some... Oh, there it is. There's the deagle. It's Makalele's deagle, too. Maybe he can do some great things with this. Rain and Makalele's powers combined, but Lil Reese going to shut it down. Now it's just Fox trying to survive, trying to get an exit here with his nice USP Orion. Also signed. And he will actually get the frag. No one's exiting this way either, but I think on his HP he's going to try to push through. I don't even know if he could have got away with that AK.
I mean, maybe.
I think I would have rather tried.
If we measure that out, he went to upper.
How much time
through
did
the
he
site
have?
into B main.
He was like...
He could have got the bomb. He had to go to the gun and doubled back.
He would have had to have gone to the gun and then probably... He was low, so you think maybe almost a truck?
I'd say he definitely... that would... Yeah, maybe
about
that's a
9...
stretch.
I'm getting...
But if he could get the truck, he would have.
54 meters? 9 seconds? I don't think he had 9 seconds.
No, he's probably dead.
Yeah, I don't think he could have got it.
I mean, he could have just ran, but there'd be no point in that. So
Yeah, just trying to do some more damage if he could find a retreating terrorist, dink him twice in the dome and take him down. But here we are on to the first rifle round. Sententia Mortis. Oh, Percy trying to push out.
He blinded himself coming up there.
Yeah, he certainly did. You can't easily look at Dennis, you know.
No.
But the trade. Look at
yeah.
Yazar, the swiftest op in Sweden, getting 2
Old
over
Spice.
the boost. Old Spice. I thought about that more yesterday. It's probably the best nickname we've ever given anybody.
It's nice.
Keeping those pits friendly.
Yeah. Will they clear fence? Oh, good flash.
Yeah, forced
mind.
everyone to turn. Well, it didn't blind anyone, but they did have to kind of turn and slow down. Yazar is good for another kill. He's on for the triple and maybe more. Reeston moving up highway. Stops Makalele. Now Fox rotating over to the truck. And look at this. Sententia Mortis. 4-0 over here at Gamers2Kinguin, who just, swept Efrag under the rug twice.
Yeah, I think Efrag are not playing as well, and Sententia are playing their game right now. That was a solid rifle round, apart from that opening frag, but at the end of the day, Dennis was alone in mid, so going mid in the first place was a good idea. They isolated him, made it 4v4, and obviously hit their trades at A. There's still only one player at A, and so they avoided the heavy B, which is the most important thing. Like, if a team is playing 2 dedicated B, then typically that's not the site you want to go to. If you had full vision on the map, like, you're going to avoid that site. If you can force them to play 1B, then you can go there.
Colin probing with the nades. Yazar with one as well. Can we get around with all nade kills? That would just be that'd be too much. All the HEs are actually gone. HE's not so popular anymore, for good reason.
I mean, on T side, like, Molly's $100
Yeah,
more.
so much better
more
too.
decent, yeah.
And Powerful unable to get away from that forklift as it caught fire.
No, we got the quick 5-0, obviously, after earning themselves another eco. And we're going right into the double ops. So everyone's got full nades. The ops got what they can, but will most of the time be scoped in. And this is one thing to keep an op per site. I believe we saw Penta sniff out G2's ops on this map in this exact same situation and avoid them. Yazar, however, will just take the op or out and open up an entire site. That is almost entire round. They put it on the back of Fox right there.
Yeah, so nice opening kill. Fox down. Makalele taking heavy nade damage as well. It will be re-smoked. Flashes coming in. Molotovs as well. He'll be retreating out, and there it is. Oh, that was actually a B. I thought he was over at mid. And a flash through. Dennis going to try to make his way in here. Got Reeston backed up to the tree, and Dennis. Wow,
my goodness.
Reeston, man. You can always tell a Milford man. Neither seen nor heard right there.
Ooh. Now, yeah, again, they put, like, you play 1B, then that's the site you want to go to. You put the op there, then it's justified in playing 1B, especially right off the beginning of the round. But versus a rush and getting outpicked by a T-side opper, I mean, that's almost forfeiting a round straight up. So they were able to get in the site off that rush, and because Yazar hit that entry, I mean, he is a really, really good opper, and
Yes.
everyone should fear him for sure.
Yes. And whatever his profile picture is.
2 oppers, what are GC doing? Well, it can be a good adjustment if you are having trouble, if you're having trouble at mid and you want to have like a lockdown player at a site. You can just keep them there with the op. They can almost guarantee a kill, but because Fox tried to get aggressive, he put himself at risk. There's a double push out B. It's another way to get information.
I actually like the double up set. It's not something you want to jump into, of course, like on your first rifle round, but the double up setup on CT Cache, like there's so many ways you can set it up. You can always, even when they know you're doing double ops, the other team, the opposition on T side, like there's so much stuff you can do sliding them around.
There's tons of ways to justify 2 ops on a cache.
Yeah. I mean, you can argue it's slightly early adjustment as they'd only kind of played 1 rifle round, but
It's like the least full executed map, so like...
Yeah. And here it is. Here it is. Kinguin, surely on track for their first round. The pop flash in. Percy stuck behind the box. We'll be able to see clearly again. They're going to go in. Oh, that with a nade. Percy was able to bring down Dennis, but Fox there for the trade.
Yeah, they do steal one up. And they have it off. They have an AK. Those two players are going to have to drop their guns. There might be one low buy, maybe a Fama, something like that. I'm not sure. But if not, no, it looks like everyone's really good. So nades on about half the players. They did spend all their money. We'll have to win this round. Rain will be the only one to have anything left over going into a round if they lose it. And they certainly won't be able to afford an off if they decide to force.
I see a lot of people asking in chat, who is Palf? People responding, some random.
Legend,
not quite.
Legend from property? No.
Yeah, like Palf is a very, very good player. So I would not expect Gamers 2 to be too hindered by that, considering they don't even have a Scream anymore. Palf would even be a reasonable substitute for that player. And Gamers 2.Kinguin were just looking fantastic in their previous series they played with Palf, so it's really Sententia Mortis setting the pace. They did lose that round, the first round they lost, and maybe set to lose another because Kinguin do have that man advantage. Big HP advantage as well. Fox brings down Reaston. Then there were 3, then 2. Just Colin and Yazar right now. Yazar connecting op shots early on in this match, but he will miss one there. And there it is, a round for Kinguin where everybody lives.
Yeah, 5 alive. That's a huge. You can just look at their money and see if they had lost that, it would almost certainly been a double save. But because they came in with the round, kept everyone alive, they're looking sharp. Obviously, Sententia are going to have a bye too, and this is one of those crucial rounds where Sententia can plant a flag in the ground and say, okay, we're going to get a certain amount of rounds on this T side, like almost a minimum of 9, based on past results. Or you guys can come really close to evening up if you win this, because it's going to put us on a save.
Oh, we've seen these kills before. That op spam through the wall into Squeaky. Not even through the door, just through the whole wall. I think Zaki was close to taking some damage. So it won't kill you unless it hits you in the head. Unless you're really unlucky. As he will open the door. Percy actually getting the opening kill onto Palf. And that's in the middle. I think Palf had pushed up. So he's been brought down. Sententia Mortis taking some damage. But Colin, another beautiful shot. He finds Rain hopping around over in front of the forklift. One man in the sight. That's going to be Dennis. Rotating up the truck is Makalele. A bit further behind that is Fox. Fox going to go Z and come up highway. So kind of splitting to retake the site that hasn't actually been completely taken yet. Makalele now hitting a shot onto Reaston. But Yazar is there for the headshot. Wins the sniper battle. And then takes another. He'll bring down Dennis. Now just Fox. He'll have a hard time sneaking into the chicken coop that is this A site.
Look, I'm just getting ready to jump up and peek. Yeah.
He found his op.
100% wants to save that. Sententia win another decisive round. I mean, that was really nice from everyone. You had the entry, right? You had a second frag to secure the site. You had Yazar to come in and deny the after plant, as well as make sure that a certain amount of players will stay alive. And now Fox is on the back foot, just hanging on to this Dragon Lore with 3 players hunting for him, and they know exactly where he is. They're going to hear the scope, and he knows that. He's going to have to take a fight at some point.
Oh!
Finds a shot on Yazar. Oh, and another. Wow.
It's on for the quad kill. He's got to have heard Percy. He'll run away. I mean, not going to get greedy with the frags. He knows that this gun is so much more important than making a highlight clip for later.
That is a good save for sure. Having this op on the field actually means that they're going to buy. I'm not even sure they would have made the decision if not for it, so.
So 7-2 right now. Sententia getting another one, although they should know that Kinguin are going to be able to mount some sort of a defense here, having saved that op. That'll be a weapon dropped, and coming off of 2 wins in a row, not quite broken. I mean, go back and look how big round 8 was, where they kept everybody alive. It's like really the only reason they have guns.
Well, it looks like they have a lot of presence towards A, and that means, oh, look at this B push. You got one going to spawn, one making it look like a solo push.
Where exactly did that Molotov go?
That's a free kill.
Is that where he wanted that Molotov to go? As Colin will find an entry. 3 players working at 1 fork, 1 main, 1 at the door. Just Palf. And actually Makalele from the truck. And we'll see Rain get one, and Makalele finish it off with a headshot onto the Yazar.
I think they took too long to decide to go A, and without having anyone hang out and wait for a push, because that's the second time that G2 are able to push B. One time they did it in the face of somebody, and this time they did it with no one there. So it was a good call to push. They picked the right round. But I think Sententia, when they post up and seem like they're going to go somewhere, they do end up going to that place, and that's why G2 had the information that it was going to be something slow towards A. And now we have the exact same setup, but I wonder if they'll take it any more quickly. Though it is an eco, so there might not be too much to read in here.
Well, it is an eco, so they probably will go more quickly, and that's exactly what they do. And the bomb will go down, so that's going to be a big boost to the economy of Sententia Mortis. Although you would expect Kinguin to be okay for this retake. They've mauled off the forklift, so they know that that location is going to be safe. Pal pushing into the site will be taken down by Reeston, but as far as the team goes, it's just a flesh wound, losing one. Rain pushes into quad, gets Colin, brought down by Percy. Percy actually finds another, and yeah, we might have had another Hiko moment on our hands. But no, he will be denied by Makalele, and the tentacles come out.
What a way to end the round. Yeah, those things are gross. Aren't they?
I like them now. Initially, it was like
supposed to be black or something. They changed the texture.
I think they're
right?
green.
It's not like a sprite anymore.
I think they're green and black or something.
Are they still 2D?
I don't think so. They looked really bad initially. They look pretty decent now, and I really don't mind them all that much. The only thing I don't like is as the diffuser, you don't see them. Like, that's the only thing that's kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
But I don't really care that much.
It doesn't affect gameplay. Like, you
Yeah.
don't feel like it affects gameplay, right? It's just weird.
Oh, good for two of the opening kills here as Sententia, even having planted, will just go in for the slightly more invested pistols. They go to the Deagles to try to have a chance with some Juan Deags, cause some damage to the CT economy of Gamers 2 Kinguin. But they will be... Oh my gosh, Kevin. But they will be good for... We're looking for cameramen, by the way, so that we can fire... so we can fire Kevin.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Is that actually a double save off of that?
Well, it was a force into
a double save.
Yeah, more or less double save. Call it what you want. I'd say force into eco into rifle.
They didn't force last round. They half bought? No?
Like, I didn't actually check the money. I mean, they had Tech 9 armor. I did check their overall money relative to their buy, so I don't know if I could fully say it was a force, but...
It was a 1v1 the round before they lost, so that makes sense. Would make sense if they had spent all their money there. Yeah.
I think Kevin heard me. Okay, so it was looking like Sententia Mortis were going to run away with this. They had a pretty good start, of course, because they got the first 3 rounds of the half, which you always want to try to secure no matter who you are or what side you're on. But then they started off really strong in the rifle round. Since then, Kinguin, they tried that first... Well, they lost the first rifle, then they tried to adjust to the double ops. That didn't work. Then they finally got one, and since then, Gamers 2 Kinguin have kind of adjusted. They've been able to hold off these A takes, or rather not hold A and just retake it. Pal pushing forward, finds Colin. And finds another one. That'll drop the bomb. It was 4-on-4 until Palf stepped up. Now 4-on-2. Sententia Mortis actually will find a kill there. Percy up on the boost. Catches Dennis off guard. Reeson can intercept that flank. That would have been a huge mistake if Rain didn't get that kill. That would have left it in a 2-on-2. Although bomb is under CT control here inside of A main.
And that round's just where aim just comes into play so huge. Like, a trade couldn't happen in A main because Poff just wrecked them. Rain actually held out so long, even though his teammate died on that B push to Reeston. He held out to trade, and he got the trade. And then he further pushed B into mid main when the team thinks that they're gonna get more respect than that, and then he still gets the kill.
Percy's like, all right, I'll just grab the bomb, walk away. Grab the bomb, walk away. No, pop flash through, run in. Get the kill onto the man standing on the lockers. That is Palf. He had a 2K. He will exit the round now. 1-on-1. Percy will be able to plant this bomb. Oh, no, he won't! What?
I bet that was
I thought
really
Makalele had a knife out. Saw him kind of like finishing that jump on X-ray. I think he ended up landing on the little banister at Z.
I didn't even think Makalele was out. Oh,
yeah, didn't expect that.
That was hype. I mean, from Percy's perspective, oh, this guy was posted up on me the entire time. Makalele's perspective,
yeah, wait until he watched the tapes.
Flick. Yeah.
He'll be like Vakalele. Maxaki trying to work his way into A main, staring at that wall so as to dodge the pop flashes. Might throw one of their own here. And it's Palf over a quad. Makalele sliding up to the truck, and so it's a 2-2-1 with 1 in B site. And Re-Smoke coming out. They try to boost up as it dissipates to maybe find a cheeky 1 dig, but it will not work out.
Yeah, they rotate. They rotate because Sententia don't fake.
Yeah, exactly. It's because they're pros. Everybody knows that pros don't fake. But yeah, they're definitely starting to get pretty readable, and that's going to be a problem. Oh, and Makalele, after that last round, now hitting through the door. So only Yezar 1v5. I would be willing to watch a 1v5 clutch here from Yezar, but I think the probability is really low. We'll start off with 1 kill, had a chance for a quick second, but really had no chance at all.
A 1 HP 1v5 would have been nuts too. But yeah, that was a really, really bad round for Sententia. Like, I think from perspective of confidence, like setting up for A was just a bad idea right off the bat. Without having an anchor at the other site, without going for map control first, without actually going B, which would have been a better play, because the rotate came out with no information because they know that Sententia go A most of the time, and also as soon as like a deagle shot was taken over the smoke there, they knew that it was going to be an A hit because Sententia don't fake, so there was no to just go A there was just a bad play, and I think it was way too obvious. They could have executed, and you could still execute into one person if you know that they're going to play 2 mid. But the fact that Kinguin were comfortable rotating just off no information, it means that it was just way too obvious to them.
Yeah, exactly. Thinking maybe go into this last round, you could try a fake. They were trying to run a more spread out default, get those picks, and then work off of that information. But it fell apart very, very quickly. They're even on for the team ace. Fox, where's our man Fox at? I just want to check him out. If he gets this kill, it will be the team ace. But it looks like Makalele, greedy Makalele. We'll spot him. Fox coming back over for the peak. Oh my gosh, I think might have hit that spam, and it will be Rain who actually just finishes him off.
But G2 did a really good job in the last few rounds, like keeping the tempo fresh, like not playing scared whatsoever, continuing to push B at all the right times, going for information whenever possible, taking the aim duels they know they can win, and making sure that they were able to come out with some dignity in the tail end of that half. So they did come away with 8 rounds in total. It's not the best half. Sententia still had a pretty good half overall. I don't think they'll be too upset that the last couple of rounds went the way they did. I think they could have gave the round more attention in terms of going for map control and stuff like that. But overall, had a really good start to the half and put numbers on the board. I don't think would most of the time expect to come out with a great half, in general versus G2. So I think this is definitely a win for them. And now I can think about CT side, just hitting shots. And Yezar, I expect him to be just as effective, like CT hopping as he is T side.
That is one of the cool things about Cash. And I mean, this is how you'd expect the map to play out, right? Between 2 even teams, so that can say a lot for Sententia Mortis, but they'll have to keep up here in the second half, as obviously Gamers 2 started to pick up some momentum. And there's Dennis. I mean, Olaf played for this team yesterday. Dennis feeling inspired. And I believe Dennis has also subbed in for Fnatic a couple times as well. So he's got those jumping Glocks on point. Somehow. What's the trick with the Glock? Maybe we'll get into that after this. To shoot it accurately while jumping?
Or jumping.
Yeah, don't you just toggle the mode?
No, you have to... Yeah, you do burst. You do burst, and then you jump, and then you switch, and then you shoot. And then
yeah, you go from burst, jump, switch to single, shoot in the air.
Yeah, burst automatic. Yeah, and then you take a shot, and it's perfectly accurate in there. But then it's just hit a nice couple of entries there. There's just no good B-hold. Colin didn't really have support from Reeson, and Reeson, putting himself in a 1v1, ended up not getting a shot either. I don't think they were anticipating a dry hit like that, and I think they were playing as if they would have more time to figure out a defense while Colin hit that.
Oh, Reeston couldn't even pull the trigger in time before Rain took his head off over the headshot ledge. Wonder how it got its name. Percy, most like... Oh, Rain started to move. I thought Rain was in a spot where he would just wait, but no, decides to peek out and greet them with a warm P90. Max Zaki waiting, trying to play that cheeky angle. Can't do much. Even Makalele flash by his team, doesn't care. So 10-7, and another
Really
full eco from Sententia Mortis.
Yeah, really low. Just kind of waiting to see what they want to do here. They're obviously not going to be buying, but 3 nades. That's a pretty interesting idea. 4 actually.
I wonder where they're gonna dump these.
Take them out mid.
Middle.
137. Yup.
Got him. Look at this professional analysis from Launders. Calling out the timestamps.
You wait, because you get up mid like 140 or 137.
What if someone B hops there faster? Ruin the whole strat.
No, man. Jay's our only B hopper.
Reedston. Oh, we'll take a nice shot there onto Fox. Is pinched in here into checker. And he will lose. So 11-7. Didn't really expect too much there. I mean, nice little try to bring one down middle. Maybe that person's isolated. You can take their gun, or even a nade where it blows it back or something. But not able to hold on to anything. This is going to be the first rifle of the second half, though. So round 4, Kinguin leading 11 to Sententia Mortis' 7. And this will be a very, very important round. Also, just to note, this does mark 9 rounds in a row and 11 of the last 12 for Gamers 2. It's quite a streak since they've started winning rounds.
It's going to be a super, super important round here for Sententia to show that they can win the game. And I think it's important for their confidence, as they only expect to win if they have a sizable lead. Poff, though.
Yeah, hits that first shot. Or rather, Reeson hits that first shot, but Palf with an AK will come out on top as he lands the second one. And Colin, trying to play from the headshot ledge with that A1S, will be brought down by Fox. Percy gets Rain, and Yezar in upper, going to wait for his teammates to try to rotate back over. They are at a disadvantage. Percy's close to the vents, though.
Yeah.
He will fall to bring down Palf. Doesn't expect the man behind the boxes. That was Fox. 3-on-2 in favor of Kinguin for this post plant. Probably Maxaki and Yezar looking to save.
Yeah, I honestly would have liked to see them save 2 guns or 3 guns, but then they were already so close to the retake, and it was honestly 3v4. It was pretty. It's not the hardest thing in the world to retake B if you hit some shots, so I can honestly understand why they would want to go for it. But losing your 2 entries and not killing anyone, or even though they did a lot of damage, is not. It's not a great setup for a retake. So, it was mainly a failure of the B players there who were unable to. I mean, they got destroyed. It was 1 tap. So there's not much you can say about that from Sententia's perspective, except maybe they could have tried to kill someone flash before taking a aim duel 1-on-1, which was not your goal on CT side in the first place. But G2 peeking into them and forcing the exchange was why they made it happen. But that was a crucial round. Either way, if they saved 3 guns, they would have had a little bit of a better buy here, but still will have a pretty good one. And now let's push B. Pretty successful. Nice kill from Reeston. Very important.
Yep. Keeping that man advantage.
They could have just counter boosted vents, head to mid, and had a fast rotate to A. Now instead they have 2 deady B, and the rotates are really awkward now. And now they don't have a vents player, so they have no one to help Reeston. I think they should have counter boosted vents there.
Right, Reeston's in a place where, I was gonna say you could get maybe 1 kill and then buy some time, but Rain will just take him down immediately.
Rain is rapey.
Yeah, Rain is insane. Oh, and the Kobe coming out from Dennis. That'll take down Max Zaki, and just like that, it was looking good for Sententia. You had a pretty good plan of attack for them. They didn't quite follow it because I can't hear you.
Just that I didn't even know it was going to be B, but they shifted over completely though, as if they thought it was going to be A. So I don't know what the thought was there, but that was definitely some kind of gamble stack. Either way though, if you counter boost vents, you have a B player and a mid player, and you have a really good spot in general. and then your mid player can be the fast rotate to A, but they took the long route and left like Recent stranded, but then Rain just hit like an insane shot, even though he could have probably delayed if he killed Rain, he could have delayed so much longer, it might have been a different round, but hindsight or whatever.
It's always 2020, but looking back, it's still a bit fuzzy.
Fuzzy because memory. I don't know, it's part of the...
I don't know, it's a Megadeth song.
Oh.
Anyways, into the rifle round we go. Rain, good for the first kill. Yazar's there for the trade. Percy also assisting on that one. Reeston over at upper B and Colin at lower. They will be able to bring down Palf with their efforts combined, so a 4-on-3 advantage. They can't let this one slip. They let that last round go. And they'll have a hard way back into this. Kinguin good for another rifle round, even if they lose. And they might not lose. It's not something that Kinguin likes doing. Or I guess that anyone would really like doing, but... Dennis able to cross, does take some damage. He had the bomb, so that was important. He will plant over at the default box. Does keep you a little bit exposed from the vents, but Makalele watching it, and he's in a prime position. Well, maybe not now if the player pushes him from vents to even it up to a 3-on-3. I don't know if that scope was heard, and he will miss the shot, but he gets a quick one onto Maxaki. Fox, Dennis, all lighting up the kill feed, and it falls apart once again in that B side for Sententia Mortis. It's now 14-7.
That run again, they had a good adjustment, like the 2 players there, but they didn't have, like, they should probably be playing, like, 1-2-2. What is this?
Kevin, I think our cameraman's on drugs.
Epileptic cameraman. They should probably be playing like 1-2-2, like, because the B needs that extra attention. I mean, G2 are definitely picking the right side to go to, as they're just having so much fun entering there. And honestly, their entries are just scary right now. It's more than just like, oh, just a super weak hold. It's like they're getting one tapped every single time.
Well, Percy gets the opener. A lot of damage sustained here.
Here's the 1-2-2. Like, we have one person outside B main, one person by events. They're such fast rotates, and now the bomb's actually set up towards A, but yeah, they're kind of missing over mid. This is the information they need. This is what G2 did when they started losing rounds.
Oh, and Reeson gets Fox and Rain, gets them both over there with just the FAMAS playing behind the box. And now it's all going to fall on Dennis in a 1 versus 4. He's got to go back in for the bomb. Players in A's sight. Oh, what a shot onto Percy at the truck. Does not expect Maxaki to be playing by that fence still, and that'll secure a round. A much-needed round for Sententia Mortis. It'll take a few more to fully break the economy of Gamers2Kinguin. I mean, they're just 1 away from getting match point. And that's always a rough spot to be when you're making your comeback on the CT side.
Yeah, somewhat. I'd say you have kind of like a 2-round buffer. You say, oh, maybe, the OT... You can still play when it's on match point, even though it's not comfortable. But at least 14 is much better than 15. In that they can kind of cut the rounds that they need in half and say, okay, we just need this many before we actually drop one, and then we can think about the future if we build an economy. But starting here with 2 opening picks going on the way of Kinguin makes B-side actually not the greatest place to go to.
I'm not sure.
But will they win in spite of that?
Care.
Oh.
Like you said earlier, they're just having so much fun hitting the entries onto this B site, or it certainly looks that way.
The flash just destroyed them.
Oh, Makalele. Trying to kill his teammates. And this is kind of what I meant. Like, when you play against a T side that's at 14, like you always kind of have to force up, and unless you can get that round buffer where you could buy and then buy again to still kind of fight for the tie, like the fact that they didn't stabilize that economy at all on their attempt at a comeback, and now are faced at a force buy going into this, doesn't really bode too well for Sententia Mortis, as Rain does a bit of a moonwalk there real quick just to show off his dance moves.
I could see Puff joining G2.
Yeah, same. And then like the Kinguin Super International lineup turns into a Swedish team again, pretty much. Turns out it's just the Swedes that are really good at Counter-Strike. Colin trying to hold on.
There's no actual incentive to have like an international team. Like, who does that even
title,
please?
I guess.
Like some mixed dude who plays Counter-Strike.
Makalele even. How does even?
I'm unable to even.
Unable,
We're unable to even.
I am actually pretty unable to even after that. All right, well, we'll bring up the box score brought to you by Alpha Draft. Take a look at that 16-8 victory for Kinguin. Anything Standing out here on the scoreboard, Rainier 180R, Dennis just below 90. What's our headshot percentages? Who's topping that? 27 for Dennis. Not bad. More than a quarter. Fox with the not a super great score line. How does Fox fit into this team for you now that he's like not an opper?
There's one thing that Fox always did I never understood. I've seen like multiple games where he like plays B and then he like throws a B main smoke as a CT.
Oh God!
Do you remember that game? Do you remember that game?
I remember that game. I
He
saw
still does
it in
that.
this game.
He still does it, yeah.
I was scared to comment on it because chat got really upset last time.
Who?
Chat got really upset last
Oh
time.
yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, but they just don't understand how to play the game. So it's like he throws a B main smoke to cross and when he doesn't throw that, Sententia was throwing that to cross. So
yeah, exactly.
What is I'll never understand that.
I don't know.
And so
I mean, it gets you into checker safely, but then he never even goes into checker. He just like throws that smoke and then looks at it.
No, you don't cross checkers late because even if you throw that smoke, then they could cross with you into checker. You're either in checker or you're not. That's the way I like to look at it.
No Schrodinger's checker.
You can throw the regular smoke that cuts off both B main and checker, and then cross a checker. That's safe. It's not even safe to cross with that smoke because they could cross with the same smoke.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I don't know how no one's pointed that out.
It is definitely a weird one, that's for sure. We'll just have to ask him one day if they qualify for CEVO LAN. That'll be the first question to pose. I'll back you up so you're not intimidated.
He's pretty big, dude.
Yeah, that's why I'll be there. I got you. Anyways, Dust 2 coming up next here in this match. That was the pick of Kinguin. So we'll get to that in just a little bit. See what they can't do here as Kinguin look to go through this day undefeated. Myself, Helium, and with me, Launders. We'll be back in a little bit for more CEVO MLG Pro League action.